Good evening and welcome to Metaphysical Today. I'm Aeson and of course I'm with Miss Premium Psychic Hazel Firefly. How are you, darling?
I'm okay. This weather is crazy at the moment.
This weather's shit at the moment.
We've had in the last week sun, rain, and snow flurries.
We've had in the last week snow, sleet, rain, ice, and it looks like there's more damn snow out there. I haven't looked out there because, of course, the house is in weather mode, winter mode, so all the windows have like double curtains and
Yeah,
all that fun jazz.
yeah, it's crazy.
It's insane. It's insane with the weather. I am tired of someone give Miss Mother Nature, the four winds, whatever term you want to use for those beings, some Prozac, please.
If only.
I know. Hello, Miss
Brenda,
Brenda. How are you? I hope you're staying warm, having something delicious to drink. But
did you see that thing that bloody Brenda tagged me in?
no, I haven't, honey. I just woke up.
I'm sure it was Brenda. Where the sheep are singing up the doorstep for Christmas.
Oh, they're singing at the doorsteps.
Yeah, but there was nothing left of them. They were skulls.
Well, as they should be, as they should be.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, it was me.
Yeah, very cool. Oh, break room.
Bloody
Okay, I
woman.
will go check this out. I would love, here is another British luxury. Um, and that British luxury is actually able to get mutton or lamb.
Do you know what? I really don't like it.
Ah.
I just,
Oh, Mary Lloyd. Yes. And will you help Mary Lloyd, the
yeah.
Christmas horse?
I tell you what I did buy today.
Oh.
All my British friends I bought, they're only around at Christmas time, mince
Hmm.
pies.
Right.
And oh my God,
Right.
they're my favourite.
Mince pies are delicious. Now, can you only get them at Christmas?
Yeah. That's like a Christmas special thing over here.
Yeah, like that's insane. I figured that was like every Thursday or something. Like that was the British meatloaf.
Oh no, they're not. It's a thing. How can I explain it?
It's a pastry.
Yeah, it's not like something you'd have on your dinner.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's like a cake thing.
Mm,
Hang on.
that's no. No, what I'm talking about is the pastry that is a fried pie basically, but it's filled with different meats in it.
No, no, hang
No.
on. Don't look at my heap of Christmas presents behind me. They're
Oh,
everywhere. I'm wrapping
uh
like hell
huh.
and getting nowhere. Oh,
You're gonna get there. You'll get them all wrapped and under the tree in time.
I don't know if I dare put any under the tree.
Well, the tree might be under attack, but that's okay. Some little four-footed fur bugger, might try to climb it thinking that it's something that she should do.
There we
Oh,
go.
okay. Deep fried mince pies. Yeah.
They're not like the minced meat you have.
Uh huh.
This is more of a fruit.
Yeah. It's actually replacing the kidneys and the hearts because people got tired, doesn't like eating that.
So, but oh, they only come out at Christmas.
Oh, goodness.
They're my favorite in the world.
That's where you get a recipe and break it.
Oh no, you can't make them
Mm hmm.
like they make them, if that makes sense. There's like a secret ingredient.
It's called corporate greed, honey. It tastes real
Oh,
sweet.
it's bloody lovely. And of course, my auntie will be foodiest now, but she sent me a hamper from Marks and Spencer's for Christmas.
How lovely.
And
Oh,
I've
it didn't
started
survive.
it.
Oh, how cool. How cool.
Spiced shortbread, and they are bloody lovely.
Oh, those are lovely. Those are very lovely biscuits.
She'd be saying to me, you shouldn't be bloody opening that now.
Oh, please. We're going to do the 30 days of Christmas. Oh,
Oh.
what do you want?
And there's our
Aren't you
little
all
guest
fussy?
star.
Yes, she is in trouble. We have already had the debate on whether we should have her with wings or she needs an anti-gravity device.
Oh no, what has she done?
Trying to climb me like a Christmas tree. She is pure evil and a half.
I don't believe that for a minute.
Oh, believe me, I will take your orange tabby over her any day.
God.
I mean, at least he bats the dog around.
Yeah, true. True.
Yeah.
Yeah. But never mind.
How has your week been?
It's been hectic, but like all the Christmas things have started now. Like I went out Sunday with my friend and all our family for Christmas dinner.
That's early.
It's because that's the only time we'll see them before Christmas.
Ah, okay.
And it's the only time the whole family get together.
Right.
And then I've got, this month is just so busy with everything. So work is going to be hit and miss because people need to understand and appreciate that we have families outside of work.
Well, and that's one thing is, balancing that family time and work time, and it becomes hectic during the Christmas season.
Yes.
You must want to, personally, sometimes I just want to scream.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I swear, the holidays bring out the worst in clients. And what I mean by that is they, especially this year, it is like they think that we are talking to the computer. And it's like, no, we don't have voice chat.
Yeah. And it's just like, it's balancing work. It's balancing. I haven't even put my Christmas tree up yet because I haven't had time.
Okay, maybe I'm weird.
Go on.
My tree normally doesn't hit it up till about December 10th to December 11th, Night of Lightning. I try to get it up by then. If it doesn't, guess what? It will appear before Christmas.
Yeah. Now, over here, people actually start putting their trees up from the end of September.
That is why it gets snowy over there so early.
But mine will probably go up on the weekend now because I haven't got Parker this weekend. Because I said, no, I need to spend some time to get myself organized for Christmas.
And hide all Parker Christmas presents.
I've got 1 year that I've bought him.
Aw, that's just cute. That's just pure cute.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Bless
Stitch
it.
on the blade.
Because the dog keeps running away with him.
Well, the dog keeps running away because he wants one. So you got to go back to the store, get another one.
It's just, you know what it's like. It's just getting everything balanced.
Like. Getting everything balanced, dealing with people taking holidays. Because I don't think about this. I'm going to be here Christmas. I'm going to be at work Christmas night. We're going to have a ball. And, and I'm booking appointments today because, I've got to get the medical done and yada, yada. It's coming up onto my quarterly bullshit. And I said, I need a Monday and a Tuesday. I need a Monday and a Friday because that's when I do it so that I can spread out the insanity.
Yes. Yeah.
And she goes, well, I've got I think it was like the 10th and the 28th. And I was like, no, I need it in the same week, lady.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she still didn't get it. So anyway, that's been pushed off to January.
And that's the thing. We've still got to do our own things. Like this
Yeah.
year's going to be totally different for us because we've got Parker to think about.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not just Christmas, it's his birthday as well, just after.
Right.
And he's our priority. And if
He is your
clients don't
priority.
like that, they can do one.
Well, I never have a problem with my clients. Like, they understand. Most of
Yeah.
them are like, you're on?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm on. Why wouldn't I be on? The whole world in my dimension is asleep. I can enjoy some damn peace and quiet.
Yeah.
What's going on with you? And I've had these comments and these conversations with clients. And then I have clients that are trying, and this is the other thing, because we're small business owners or big business owners, as they now prefer us to be called as big business owners. We're also trying to get ready for 2025.
Yes.
Same as our clients are. We're running around doing Christmas shopping, thinking about what goals we want next year, defining what goals. And some of this stuff out here is just trash on setting goals. We have gotten crap from the network. And it's like, look, I can do my job all damn day. I can sit there and I line them up. My statement is line them up. Let's knock them down.
I'll be like that for the next 2 days, because the next 2 days I am staying home and I am working.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we've got to be on times.
Exactly.
But when I'll say to my clients, you need to look towards the future.
Mm-hmm.
You can't change the past, but they can't. I don't know if you get it, but some clients can't seem to let that past go.
Some clients aren't ready to let it go. It's
No.
like that ugly sweater that everybody knows you have had for 20 damn years. Yeah. And I'm not talking about yours, because that one's pretty. I like that. But I'm talking about that one that's got that you bought in the 80s. It's got the fringe down it that looks like a Santa and reindeer. And we don't even want to talk about the Santa and what the reindeer is doing. And it used to have blinking lights, but you washed it. Now it doesn't blink. Everybody knows you have this sweater. Everybody wants to set this sweater on the bonfire at Christmas.
Yes.
Because it looks like somebody from the 70s vomited out of shit. But it's your favorite, and it's the holidays, and you want to wear it a lot.
Oh.
Let the sweater go. Let the past go. Write a goodbye letter to it and move on.
Do you know what we do? Like, me and all my friends.
Uh-huh.
I do it, and this is a classic of what we do. I'll buy one disgusting jumper.
Uh-huh.
I'll give it to one person. And it's like a tradition now. When it's one of our birthdays, somebody else will get it. And we pass it round. Because we call it the grumpy Grinch.
Yeah.
And it gets passed all around us all. And then once we've all had it, we'll donate it to charity. And then somebody buy another one.
Uh-huh.
But it's just a way of having fun as well with the audible jumper.
Well, it is, and it's like, but this is like with men. Like, I see this happen with men so often. They'll inadvertently, and they don't know that they're all my client. I will be reading on Greg, and this client's dating Greg, and then in 2 months, this client's dating Greg. And I'm like, how many people are in this small town that this dude's the bad one and he's getting passed around like an ugly sweater?
Have you ever told a client to go and have an STI test?
All the time. All the time. It's like, what are they teaching in health class? I have these I don't call them arguments anymore because they're not really arguments. This is how the conversation goes. I'm on the phone with a woman who is straight, and she has dated, with me as her advisor, at least 8 other guys, none of which I've picked out. And I'm like, honey, and she's like, it's my birthday next week. I said, great. Did you make your doctor's appointment? What about it? I'm not giving medical advice, but you need to go and get a full STI panel. You were over the age of 18. Well, I don't do drugs.
Yeah.
It has nothing about doing drugs.
Yeah. Yeah. And the other thing clients can't get their head around is how can I explain this? Even though you use protection, it doesn't mean that you're not going to catch an STI.
Well, it doesn't mean you're not going to catch an STI. It also doesn't mean that you aren't going to catch anything else out there.
No. And that's what they don't understand.
Right.
And that's the crazy thing. I think things like that need to be taught in school.
Right.
And
they need to be.
And
what are doctors doing? Like, it is bad. We do more sex ed than most sex ed teachers, which, if they're a sex ed teacher, that's their job.
Yeah.
And most doctors do.
Yeah. Now, here, you don't have to visit the doctor to have an STI test. We have special clinics over here.
We do too. And then we also have the at-home test that you can ship away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you know there's so many different diseases and they're coming up with new viruses all the time?
Well, they're not coming up with them. We're developing them ourselves. And here, what I mean by that is we treat everything. Right now, the U.S. and I believe probably U.K. also is having a strain of syphilis again.
Yeah.
That's antiviral resistant.
Yeah. It's the same over here now as if a pregnant mum goes for their blood tests, which I think they do around 12, 14 weeks, they'd automatically have a HIV test as well now.
Right.
And I think that's good as well.
Well, they need more than just an HIV test. They need, an HIV test. They need to have, a gonorrhea test. They need to have a syphilis test. They need to have all the 26 blood disorders tested. And this is all taken care of during an STI test.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Why this is not standard healthcare for everybody is beyond me.
Yeah. I agree with that completely. And Brenda's right. Nothing is 100% secure.
Well, not only that, and protection is great for penetration. But there's other things that travel. Just like the common cold. And you can get things when anytime bodily fluids, any bodily fluid transfers.
Yeah. And I think that's the important thing that everybody needs to remember as well.
It is.
Because how can I put it? Children are more, I'm going to say children, because over here, 16 is the legal age. But we all know children are having sex younger and younger these days. And there's no point in saying we were little angels growing up. We did.
Oh, please, I wasn't an angel. Third king to the devil. But anyway,
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with age. It has literally nothing to do, because, the largest growing population of STDs, do you know which community they're a part of?
Oh, I was watching something on that on TV because they've released new figures over here about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know the figure was really high between the 16 and 21-year-olds.
Uh-huh. You know where it's higher at?
Go on.
The 60 and 80-year-olds.
That wouldn't surprise me.
So, over here in Florida, there's this organization, realtor company called The Village. It is for senior populations, and it's like the size of Wells. It's like multiple counties of
every
these
village have got a
village.
bike.
Huh?
Every village have got a bike.
No, it's not a bike. They actually have roads for their golf carts
Oh my God.
and their power scooters.
No, what I mean is when I say every village got a bike, over here, it means there's one person that will go through the whole village.
Uh-huh.
So, like, all the men can watch out because in the end, she'll have you.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, they had, I think it was 2020, one of those late night news stations went in there and done a report on this because they've had some problems. Real estate agents have gotten sued because they won't commit to the contract of the village, that type of thing. So anyhow, while they're down there during the story, they start noticing some of the activities. The village, this is 55 plus communities. You have to be 55 years old or older to live in these communities. They have swinger organizations, swinger parties, all this going on. Now, I'm all for that. Go for it, Granny. Get it on. Take on 5 men in a night. No big deal. However, the CDC got called in there.
I can imagine.
Yes, they got called in there because the STDs was pouring much more faster than the Geritol in that community.
They say there's much more life in the old dog.
There's more life in that old dog than the bones he chews on, honey. But anyhow, I was like shocked. Okay? And they're like, what? We ain't got to worry about children other than when they come to visit and we ship them home after we've baked them some cookies. And you got them out. So we ain't got to worry about getting pregnant. It's free, and I'm like, getting pregnant is the least of y'all's worries.
Yeah. But in the next respect, I take my hat off to them for enjoying themselves.
I take my hat off for them enjoying themselves. I'm like, damn, book me for one of your events because I'm telling you, their Friday night parties are huge. But anyhow, not the point. Point being is you've got to do the education.
Yeah.
And I think I've talked about this before. So when Mother became a widow, I had to have the reverse birds and the bees conversations, the bees and the birds conversations with her. I am like, here's multiple sizes. Go enjoy yourself, but you're going to follow this. You have to do this. Otherwise, I'm going to lose it on you. And, these are conversations that, growing up as, we expect, the adults to have to. No, honey, we need to be talking to those elderly, like your auntie there, and going, look, Auntie, you may be wearing a moo-moo and whatever, but these are the things you have to take care of.
Over here, I think that when they're around 6 or 7, they start sex education over here, but they do it in a different way. With children that young, they call it safe zone. So, like, the girls wear one-piece swimming suits, and where their suits cover is their safe zone. And nobody is allowed to touch those safe zones. Because there's been such a big thing with abuse recently, as you know, in children. This is how they're starting sex education over here now.
Right.
And then it just builds up gently from there. Personally, I think that's a good thing.
Right.
Because, how can I put this? Some parents get embarrassed about talking about things like that with their children.
Right. Well, some parents don't even have the education.
No.
I mean, because think about it. When we were growing up, syphilis was something that pirates got.
Yeah.
Okay, it was a dead-gone disease.
And that's the thing as well. I think it depends on how you were brought up.
Right.
Like, some parents wouldn't have had that conversation.
Right.
Whereas with my kids, because I came out as being gay when they were both small, we've always been completely open about everything.
Right.
Which I think is a bonus to them as they're older now. But I think some children have been mollycoddled where they wouldn't understand about things.
I don't think they've been mollycoddled. I just think the parents don't think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, especially over here, they teach abstinence. Please, that's useless. That's like saying don't eat the chocolate cake that's on the stove.
Yeah.
To a 3-year-old. Anyhow. And then, then their big concern is pregnancy. Pregnancy is the least of your damn worries.
Yeah.
They're not being taught proper damn history, especially the 80s. They're not being taught personal health, personal well-being. This is the correct. No, don't bring a baby home. I don't want to be a grandmother till I'm 40. Well, that's cute. How about worrying about all the other things like your nose rotting off?
Over here, they do. Now, I don't know if they do it over there with you. When it first happened over here, people were like, whoa, that's not going to work. Around the age of 14 in secondary school, every person in that year at the time will have a realistic doll. This doll screams, it wets its nappy, it needs to be fed, it does everything a newborn baby does.
Right.
And they've said that has reduced the pregnancy rate within our area.
Well, that's fabulous. How's the STI rate?
Well, they reckon it's high between 16 and 21. So that's crazy as well.
It is crazy, but I don't know. Like, I don't know what the answer is, but none of that's going to work over here. I mean, they can't even teach sex ed now.
No. I think because of the political things over with you, as you know, we're like two different political worlds apart.
Yeah, yours is much more interesting.
Yeah. Ours have actually started this week doing that. It's gone to Parliament. Somebody is terminally ill. Rather than them suffering, they can have a drug.
Death with Destiny.
Is that what it's called? I know.
No, it's Death with Dignity is what it's called. We have a few states that have that. Portland, but not many. We actually passed. Unfortunately, this is the infinite wisdom of the voters of West Virginia. We amended our Constitution to state that is illegal.
Well, over in England, if anybody wants to use that, they've got to go to Switzerland.
Mm-hmm.
But that's going through Parliament at the present time. And at the moment, it's being passed. So it's gone to the next stage.
Good.
I'm of the mindset, if I was terminally ill and I was in that position,
mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want my kids to have to look after me. And I wouldn't want my kids to see me suffer.
Right.
So I think that's a good thing.
Well, I think that it's a good thing. I also think that it's the person's choice.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm not talking, and I think that this should be a choice decided way ahead of time.
Yes.
And it's never quick.
No. I think what they've said before, like if a person decided they wanted to go that route, they would have to go through 3 doctors, I think they've said, and have a psychiatrist evaluation.
Right.
And all of them have to agree to it.
Right.
But you wouldn't let an animal suffer in pain, so why let a human suffer?
Because they're human.
Yeah.
That's literally the decision, and the amendment was worded so terribly. It made it sound like, "Hey, Ashley, darling, how are you? Good morning."
Sorry, I was deep in our conversation then.
Yeah, give me a moment. I'll open up something because I know what time it is in Melbourne now. But anyway, I believe it's good morning there, or good evening, one of the two. And here. But no, like Canada has had this law. They recently expanded it to mental illness. If you are terminally mentally ill, you can then make a choice. Because there are some mental illnesses that are terminal.
Yeah.
And you can do pre-directive. If this occurs, then I want that.
Yeah, I think at the moment they're speaking over you for like life debilitating diseases, which I think it should be that way.
Right.
Because I really think a person needs to die with dignity.
Yes. Totally.
We need to take a break.
Yes, we do. And then we'll get Ashley's question when we get it back.
Okay.
Love diving into metaphysical topics, psychic insights, and lively discussions? Now you can help keep the conversation going. By becoming a Patreon supporter of The Psychic Coffee Shop, you'll gain access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes insights, and special perks just for our patrons. Join our community and ensure that your favorite psychic show continues to thrive. Your support helps us bring more enlightening episodes, special guests, and deep dives into the world of the unseen. Become a patron today and enjoy a cup of wisdom with us every week. Click the link to join the baristas and unlock exclusive content. Thank you for your support.
Unlock your full potential with Aeson Knight's life coaching. Are you ready to take control of your life and manifest the future you deserve? Aeson Knight, a seasoned life coach and master psychic, is here to guide you on a transformative journey. Whether you're navigating personal challenges, career transitions, or seeking spiritual growth, Aeson's life coaching services offer tailored guidance to help you achieve your goals. With Aeson by your side, you'll discover the tools to overcome obstacles, embrace your true self, and create a life filled with purpose and fulfillment. His unique blend of spiritual insight and practical coaching empowers you to turn your dreams into reality. Ready to make a change? Book your session today and start your journey to a more empowered, balanced, and joyful life with Aeson Night. Click the link to schedule your first session and step into your power.
Are you ready for an electrifying podcast experience that keeps you coming back for more? Join Aeson Night every week as he takes you on a journey through captivating shows, each exploring unique and fascinating topics. And here's the best part. By subscribing, you'll never miss an episode where you can get your burning questions answered live on air, absolutely free. Whether it's relationship advice, career guidance, or mystical insights, Aeson's podcasts have got you covered. When you subscribe, you become part of a vibrant community, engaging directly with Aeson as he shares his wisdom and leaves you feeling empowered and enlightened. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and be part of the conversation. What you'll get by subscribing: Monday 5 p.m. Metaphysics Today, Soulful Conversations with Aeson and Fire Fly, exploring the essence of metaphysics in today's world. Tuesday 8 p.m. The Psychic Coffee Shop. Dive into current events with a psychic twist, featuring special guests and thought-provoking discussions. Friday 9 p.m. The Mountain Bears Podcast. Lively discussions from a gayish, techie-ish, bearish perspective with Aeson and Joe. Sunday 5 p.m. Psychic That Plans. Get a weekly tarot energy overview and time management tips from Aeson Night. Click here to subscribe now and never miss an episode. By subscribing, you're not just tuning in, you're joining a community of curious minds and ensuring you're always in the loop with Aeson's insightful and interactive shows. Don't wait. Hit that subscribe button and get ready for an amazing podcast journey.
Ready for an enchanting journey of self-discovery? Join Lord Aeson Knight in our Wicca courses. Unveil the secrets of Wicca. Explore deity relationships, rituals, and more. As a third-degree high priest, Aeson Knight guides you toward empowerment and enlightenment. Enroll today and take your first step into the magical circle. Click the link to begin your journey.
Psychic Saturday. Get 50% off with Aeson Night every third Saturday of the month. Don't miss out. Book now.
All right, welcome back. All right, I'm going to take Ashley's question real fast, and then we're going to get back digging into this death with dignity conversation, because this is one I have strong feelings about.
I will leave you to answer, Ashley, this evening, because what we're working on is really...
All right, so first up we have the Queen of Wands here. This is making intelligent decisions. We have of course, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is rushing back into a situation, and the Three of Pentacles is just holding tight. The question is, if something happened to Jay on Friday night. Looking at it, I think Jay's going through some emotional changes. I don't think anything majorly happened on Friday night. Granted, the energy was intense Friday night, but I don't feel like it was anything major going on there. Okay. So, my viewpoint with the death with dignity is it should be a human right to decide when you can exit.
Yeah.
Not a forced one, a decision that the own person makes.
I agree completely with that, because you've had somebody that's been active all their lives, then all of a sudden, everything falls apart from.
Right. Or it falls apart slowly, and they're stuck in this state of continued existence without, everything pulling itself together. The last stages of Alzheimer's. Heck, the third stages of Alzheimer's is horrid. Cancer, and just being the only thing we can give you is pain medicine, and you're already adjusted to all the pain medicine that's available. These are things that I think that we have sanitized until you actually work in those fields and you actually see those patients that are just languishing. And with, the Chinese called cancer, when they first recorded it, the weathering disease, because the person literally just weathers away to nothing.
Yeah. There's an old lady by us. She's 82. She started off with cancer of, I think it was the liver. Now she's had to have a stint put in her throat. So she can't eat anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
She is so confused with everything, and she's just in bed constantly. And she turned around and said, I just want to go. I just want to be able to go.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so sad to see somebody that was so active, worked up until she was 75,
Mm-hmm.
and now she's suffering. And it's just not normal.
Well, it's not normal. You know, one of my first patients, she was 112 years old, never married. All her nieces and nephews had passed.
Yeah.
There was nobody left. And her body failed her. Her mind, sharp as a tack,
Yeah.
can calculate percentages in her head, weights in her head. She ran a grocer for, I think, 70 years. Anyway, and she used to say, God, I hope God, 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 take me tonight. Please take me tonight. I am sick of this planet. What curse have you put on me?
Yeah.
And we were still giving her blood pressure medicine and cholesterol medicine and heart prevention medicine and every preventative pill out there the doctor kept prescribing. She's 112. What are we preventing?
Yeah. Yeah. I think when they get to that stage, they know what they want to do for themselves.
Yes, and should be allowed to be done.
Yes. Yeah. Because an animal gets taken to the vet, they're told that this is the diagnosis.
Mm-hmm.
Us as owners are given the option what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So why should we be any different?
Well, again, we're human. How can you kill another human? You're not killing them,
No.
first of all. I believe in Canada, the patient has to be able to take the medicines themselves.
Yeah, I think that's how it is, how they're saying it would be over here.
Right. Like, nobody can give you the medication. You have to take it yourself.
Yeah. And I think that's how it should be, because over here we had a case, I think it was last year, where the lady she said, I can't take it no more. And because her husband was in the same house when she took the medication,
Mm-hmm.
he had to go to court and he had to defend himself because
Mm-hmm.
they were trying to charge him with assisted murder.
Mm-hmm.
Which it shouldn't be the case.
No. Not at all.
He could genuinely see there was issues and what his wife was going through.
Right.
And that was
the
the
doctors,
decision.
right, but also and I'll hold medical professionals, especially doctors, charge with human torture.
Yeah.
She's 93 years old. Her heart is out of rhythm. We should put her in, give her a pacemaker. So what? She can live to 200?
Yeah.
Like, bring in some sensible medical care around the planet. Bring in some medical care with dignity.
Yeah.
And stop trying to keep these cars running longer than they were designed to run.
Do you have a do not resuscitate over there?
Yes, but the patient has to make that decision, or their medical power of attorney have to make that decision. If they do not have that decision, the medical providers, I don't care what age, I have an echo in my brain of the sound of I think she was 78-year-old female's chest, hearing the ribs crack.
Yeah. Yeah. Now over here, they make you sign a do not resuscitate form.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big sticker as you walk into a client's house, like say the ambulance service is called.
Mm-hmm.
On the front door, there's a big sticker with do not resuscitate forms signed.
Mm-hmm.
And as you walk into the house, they've got the same stickers placed on the light switches in case they come out at night, and on the bedroom door. Now, I think that is brilliant because it's there enough for people to see.
Right. But if they're out at the shops and it occurs, Over here, they
Yeah.
have to keep performing it because they don't have documentation of it.
See, soon as you put the name into, because our paramedics, they carry like laptops with them.
Right.
So soon as you put the name in, it comes up with a big red sign to say, do not resuscitate.
See, that's bloody fabulous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how everything over here is done now. Every doctor, every like person that comes out to a home, they all carry these certain laptops. Which
But,
I think
you still have doctors that make house calls.
we do, but very, very rare. More often than not, a doctor will come out in the UK to sign a death certificate. That's about it. Unless it is somebody that's terminally ill that needs to see a doctor.
Right. See, here, I don't know what, like, I remember, and I still have the red binder because we have our other medical paperwork for the three of us in it.
Yeah.
And the DNR had to be presented every time we went to the hospital.
See, that's not how it is over here at all. I can have, this is how quick our system works over here. I had blood tests last Monday. There's an app that you sign on to, which connects the doctors, the hospital, and all, people of authority.
Right.
And by Wednesday afternoon, my blood results were on that app. So
We
I had
have
seen
that, but
them before the doctor.
it's like, I have an app for the lab, I have an app for the doctor. I don't have an app for the hospital because I'm not going to go die anywhere. But then none of them are connected. Like, I'll get my blood results before my doctor does.
Yeah. All these are all connected together. But if you're elderly, you haven't got internet, so that service is no good to you as such.
See, and granted, mine is skewed because I have to rate elderly with my mother. And she had TikTok before I did.
Yeah. But how can I put it? A lot of older people over here don't even own phones.
That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
My mother owns a phone, a tablet, a laptop, and she's got a desktop waiting to be installed.
Yeah.
But that's because it's like, no, you want to have a conversation with me, I'm not coming out. You can go ahead and video conference with me.
Yeah. But that's not how it works over here. So many elderly people haven't got internet or even mobile phones.
See, that's where I think that you guys need to be stepping it up at. Have the government pay for their tablet. Big wahoo. What's it going to do?
It's the price of the internet.
Right, but if they use the government internet...
We don't have government internet over here.
Oh, bull crap. The royal family has been invested in the satellite. Yes, she is. Well, it was. Now I guess it's Charles's.
We've got no government internet over here at all.
I understand you have no government internet. The government uses internet. They own internet. They created it.
We've got to pay for our internet through British Telecom or mobile providers.
Right.
We don't get it free.
I know you don't get it free. Okay. But I'm saying they could very easily give mobile internet to those tablets, and the government could very well pay for them.
You must be joking. They've just taken our old age pensioners' winter's allowance off, believe it or not. Our poor old age pensioners, they've just lost, I think it's £280 per household.
But no. Yeah, the royal family may... Yeah, they have invested in one of the satellite companies.
That might be BT, but our BT, the average price on BT Internet a month is £56.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was a company that was going to crash, and the Queen went and bought like 90% of the shares to invest in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, those satellites launched. That company is still in operation.
That company is the biggest. We call that company, I think it's called telecommunications. Because they own the phone lines and the masts. But they are so expensive to have internet with. Like the same as yourself, we've got business internet. Right. Because obviously we need that speed with what we do.
Exactly. And this wouldn't be business level internet. This would be just normal phone internet, low band. Give the old people tablets, give them their internet, and that way they can do all this. And the pensioners get all excited about it.
Do you have to pay now? Years ago, when you had internet, first of all, you used to have a landline with it. Did you have to pay for your landline rental and your internet?
Yes.
Yeah, that's ours over here have just gone up. Were they doing that again now?
Yeah. You know, we have cable, but Mom has some tablet that the government bought her. Like it can't. Like we didn't buy it. Yeah. She showed up with it, so either she bought it or she said everyone in her building got one, and it has its own internet with its own company.
Yeah. See, they've got no incentives like that over here at all. It's crazy.
It is. But, you know, that came from the Obama administration over here.
Yeah.
No.
There was talk about it about 3 years ago, but nothing ever came of it. And then they started deducting things rather than giving things.
Right. It happens. You know, come and go. So anyway, honey, what are you doing this week?
I'm working all day tomorrow. I gotta think Tuesday tomorrow, all day Wednesday. I haven't got Parker over the weekend because I want to catch up with things and put my tree up. So I will probably be working all week on Fortunica and Life Reader. But, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for a big announcement coming next week.
Is it next week?
It will be.
I don't think it's next week. I think it's the week after.
No. It's the 9th, next Monday.
By the way, we're going to be on air that day. Just put on your makeup.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, that'll be a Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is next Sunday. It's not it's not that next Monday we're here. Next Sunday, me and you will be here with a lot of other friends sitting down having a conversation.
Yes, so that's a massive announcement coming up.
Yes.
Which will be good for everybody.
Right.
And we need to discuss as well. That the 16th would probably be our last show until after Christmas.
Oh, are we taking it off?
Yeah, because I got to think on the baby.
I get that. So the 16th, we're not going to be here the day before Christmas or the 30th. Okay. So yeah, this weekend, actually the 16th and 15th and 16th will be a double show. So yeah, I'll give you that one.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I've got to make sandwiches for the baby's birthday party.
And throw a little chicken salad on some crumbly bread and let be done with it.
Do you know what? If we'd done that, he'd eat it. I've never known a kid to eat so much.
He needs to. He's growing.
If you leave him loose with a packet of crisps, you got to watch.
He'll eat the pack of crisps. What's the big deal?
He's like the Sumpy is.
Actually, yes, there's a large, selfish, bratish level of the holidays. This has been here forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m.
You haven't said what your work is.
They know I'm keeping my imperial schedule.
I can't go up. I need sleep.
Do what?
I need sleep.
I get plenty of sleep. I go to sleep about 8 in the morning, and I get up about 4 in the afternoon, have my coffee, and sit down with you. Sometimes I just have to sit down with you and have my coffee as we get through the show.
When I had Parker on the weekend, I fell asleep about 2 o'clock. Because I'm always cautious when he's here. And I woke up at 6 with mum, 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 mum. Boo, boo. I was like, oh, really?
Just wait till, you wake up and he's sitting on top of you.
Do you know what? I'd say, come and have a cuddle. And then we'd be okay.
All right, guys. You guys have a magical evening. We will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.